Ooh, okay. Who do we want to hear first?
Now, who should we show our poem to first?
Oh, is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we kind of wrote it about Yuri.
Yeah.
So should we show it to her?
Let's see if she likes it. Let's get an impression.
What the
Most experienced.
I could trust your opinion, to be fair.
Go ahead.
As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes light.
Uh-oh.
Exceptional. That's you.
Now, Jenna, you read his bit.
Yeah.
What? What's that?
Oh, no.
We're getting f***ed up. Did I just say that out loud?
Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face.
I just... He's going to hate me.
You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri.
She is panicked. My girl needs to chill. That's... I guess you're right.
Duh.
What am I getting so nervous for? She takes a breath.
Yeah.
She's like fully hyperventilating at this point. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before.
Really? Bro. Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really.
Huh?
Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again.
Well, I know that. I just meant,
Yuri
sorry.
That doesn't matter. She traced her finger along the words in the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. Oh my gosh. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. This is so much reading.
Why do we need to know this?
I know.
Yuri finds her train of thought. It's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not... Oh,
I know. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem, like your simple, stupid poem.
Because you're a simple, stupid boy.
Not just finding them and building them, your stupid, simple poem, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part.
For my stupid, simple mind.
For your stupid, simple mind. Because you don't read, and you're a slow reader, and you can't read because you're illiterate.
We've gone off the script.
It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Okay, here's my thought though. When I watch long form YouTube videos, I put it on and I go do other things.
Yeah.
So I hope someone listening in the background is like, what is this dialogue? I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased though.
Biased? How?
Well, never mind.
Oh,
right.
That's an interesting thing to set up.
Shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily, as if it's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't it supposed to be a literature club? Sometimes I just break down in my head and can't read.
Oh, Rees, you want to do dramatic reading?
Wait, isn't this yours? Shouldn't you read it?
No, you go for it, man.
What if I don't? What if I'm not confident with cursive?
Oh,
I'm not.
Ghost under the light. Is that right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time, the last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back.
Okay.
Oh, that's actually pretty good. I mean, it didn't rhyme, so I don't know if she knows what she's doing, but...
Wow, that was really bad, Yuri. I'm sorry, I was
And
such
you're hating
terrible
on me.
handwriting.
I said she's hating on me.
Yeah.
What? I wasn't thinking that at all. Yeah, I was.
But it took you a long time to read.
Well, I just don't read script very often.
Yeah,
what do I not
we
do?
just had this conversation.
I don't do anything. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
Yeah,
even
you
though I
are the
don't-
most useless main character.
I like
I
that we
know.
just decided that this is the girl we're going after here.
That's a
Makes
relief.
it easy. I don't want to mess around. Also, I liked the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you liked it, even though it was too short and dumb, and it took you forever to read. I'll be honest. Since this is our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little bit more mild, not like my usual
Gosh,
stuff.
what does she normally write?
Mild.
Something easy to digest, I suppose. Not like my usual stuff.
Are you into ghost Yuri? What? I never thought you'd ask.
He's like Mario or something. Actually, this story isn't about a ghost at all, Renika.
Really? I must have totally missed the point.
Good lord, Renaki, you're such a moron.
I suppose you only did glance over it after all, and you are illiterate, and you don't read.
I'm quite dumb.
You read so slow when we
Remember
were reading that
that-
book earlier.
Poets often express their own thoughts and feelings and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only symbolically being compared to a ghost, but you wouldn't know that because you're stupid.
Those are big
Illiterate.
words.
Because you're illiterate, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing.
That's a more.
Solemn.
That's a
weapon.
lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
It's nothing really. I'm surprised you didn't think of it first. Yours was impressive too. So.
Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you.
You think so?
Yeah, of course.
She says a lot.
Yeah.
You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Renika, and only you.
Whoa! Me too.
Just for me,
Just for me.
and not for you.
And
Sorry,
only
Yuri.
for you.
Who should I show my poem to next?
Oh God.
What did you
Sayori,
Never mind.
Nutsack,
Never
or
Never mind, doesn't matter.
Monica?
Which
Are
one?
your hands
Nutsack.
moist?
Yes.
Let's do
Okay.
Nutsack.
Constantly. I got glutened yesterday. Don't talk about it.
I'm so sorry.
Ooh. Natsuki.
Wait, why are we going with Natsuki next?
Because he said nutsack.
Okay,
I did
that's
say
fair.
Nutsack. ...
Who voices her? Is that me?
Micah.
Question mark?
I'm pretty sure I voice her.
Well,
You voice this one?
it's
I
about
voice
what I
her.
expected from someone like you.
No, Micah's doing the voice of the one with the fangs.
What are you talking
That
about?
is the one with the fangs,
Reese,
isn't it?
what?
No, it's not. Natsuki's the neighbor.
Reese, she talks like the girl. Like
No, Natsuki's
What are
the
you
neighbor.
talking about, Reese?
You're talking about the other girl that you voice. This is a different one.
This is the one
This
he
is the
voices.
one I voiced.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
Yes.
shut up.
Okay, fine.
What's your memory? Oh wait, that's a little blunt.
Speaking
Well,
of,
excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't invoke my emotions.
Why is she a bitch?
I don't know. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste.
Oh, got it!
Got him!
Ah!
she does not have fangs.
Do you want to get smacked?
I see fangs.
I like that this is a conversation between Micah and himself, though. That's pretty funny.
I'll pass. Well, anyways, I guess I need to show you mine.
Oh, yeah, you will.
What could that possibly be in reference
That's how
to?
you'll like it.
That's an awful laugh. I'm sorry.
Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it.
I'm getting that one an F.
That's
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
some big depression energy.
Yeah. I told you they weren't gonna like it.
She was right. That was ass.
I mean, I could.
Oh, sorry.
I like it. What? What? Just be honest. I am. I feel so weird right now. I feel like Smeagol.
You're so convinced I wouldn't like it, Precious.
Precious. Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously.
I'm one of those people.
But isn't that the point of poems, for people to express themselves?
No.
Question mark?
No, it's for
Not
people to
bad.
make good rhymes.
Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
False.
Renika sounds kind of like a suck-up.
Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard.
What about that hit me hard, Natsuki?
Yeah, I know.
People try.
Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be greatly disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
What?
Yeah, I understand.
Micah's getting a little into it.
But the other nice things about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay.
Wow.
Like I set it up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose.
Oh, okay. No, she realized as he was reading it that she missed a rhyme.
She's like, oh,
Yeah.
this is bad.
I'm so bad at
realized.
this. Why am
Yeah,
I in the
I
literature
actually made
club?
it not rhyme on purpose because it brings out the feeling in the last line. That's exactly why I'm doing it.
It's actually very clever.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
so
sorry.
you did. I guess more went into that than I realized.
Oh, now look how happy she is.
That's what it means to be a pro.
There's the thing.
I'm glad
I
you
see it
learned
now.
something.
Thank you.
Didn't expect that from the youngest one, did you?
Oh, wait, how old is she?
Yeah, guess not.
Hold on.
You are only
Why
13.
are you asking like that,
Whoa,
homie?
they're all over 18 according to the thing. So we're like, if they're in high school and they're all over 18, then they're all seniors. So how can she be the youngest unless she's just like a few months younger?
She went up a grade.
That's like saying Mike is younger than you. Which, as we
just had the
established
fattest
earlier in
yawn.
the car,
He could very well be up to 6
allegedly,
months
up to
younger
6
than
months,
you.
At
but
least
we're
or
not
up to
sure.
6 months.
Scientists don't know for
We
sure,
have
but it's at
no way
least
to
up to.
verify.
Neither of us have our birth certificate.
Neither one of us have ever known our
There was never one
birthdays.
made. No.
When were you even like brought out of the factory, man?
Generally,
I
when you're
remember a
born in
lot of
like your own
things
house,
from a long
you don't
time
get
ago.
a birth certificate.
I was born in a room.
Yeah, I know. I was there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I forgot you were the doctor. Yeah. All right.
I remember
Doctor, midwife, whatever.
making my way in the dark, and then all of a sudden,
There was a tunnel.
My
and
there was a
earliest
tunnel and
memory
then
was I was
hit
at like
something
a water
and then-
park or something with a lot of like other fellas, and we were all just hanging out, and we decided to have like a race. And so we were like shooting down this tube. It was like, this is crazy, guys.
And then
This is
all your
nuts."
fallen
let's
brothers.
go into that thing.
And then I don't know what happened to the rest of them.
Oh,
I have
man.
no clue.
And then all of a
but
sudden, you just saw light,
I was just like, this is chill, and it was
and
fine.
we're screaming.
And then 9 months later, yeah, pretty
Just
much that.
like any time with the homies, it starts with all the guys hanging out together, and then some woman has to get involved.
That's so
Exactly.
true. It ruins the whole thing.
Yeah.
My
I decided to
gosh.
humor her with that last comment. I don't really
into
care.
it.
I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her.
Age doesn't really matter to me.
Yeah, age
Age
isn't
is
really
just
my
a number,
concern.
and that's just a concept. Of
Age
human
is the
mind.
least of my problems.
Sayori's the one I voiced.
my poem
Sayori will do next.
Wait, I do Sayori and Monica, don't
Yes. See, this is the one you thought.
Yeah, you're.
I? Yeah, with the bow, I know.
This is
You
a
know.
good poem, Renika. Are you sure it's your first time?
What's his first time?
What?
Come on, is it your first time?
Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who will be writing poems in his spare time? What?
We really do need that webcam.
You do.
I guess you're right.
I feel like this would be so much better if we had a webcam just showing Micah's face as he's
just
reading
like
all the lines.
100% tracking him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now.
Why do you sound like Armin? From
You
Attack
have
on
to
Titan.
do this for me. Me and
Mikasu.
Mikasa.
You sound like
Micah.
exactly like this one little girl character in this audiobook I was listening to that was so bad, I had to turn it off. But you're doing great.
Oh,
but
thank
that
you.
guy, he was the worst because, this is totally Hans
That's
from
fine.
Frozen voices the audiobook for the President Snow prequel book.
Oh,
And he
Song-
does
Ballad of Songbirds
a terrible
and Snakes.
job.
Really?
He's on Broadway, he's an actor, terrible job.
That's so sad. It goes
Yeah.
to show that just because you're good at one thing, you're not good at everything.
Yeah, but his little girl voice is like,
Yeah, come on, let's hear
I built
it.
up for it, and then I was like, nope.
No, let's see.
It was like he hates little girls. Okay, Okay, sorry. Anyways, what do we
now, Daddy.
Yes, exactly like that. It's like, why are you angry?
Awful?
That just reminded me of that for 1 second, but then I was like, he doesn't hate little. Hey,
I don't want to be in the Hunger Games.
if
Doesn't
y'all
mind,
hear
grab her
feedback
tail.
on my mic, there's a cat rubbing into it.
I'm
Yeah,
grabbing her tail a lot. Come here.
apologize.
So-
Yuffie does
Oh,
things
come back
like
here.
this.
Yuffie, you
I'm
are
gonna
just as
rename. I have
cute as
4
a
cats. I'm
lion.
gonna
Oh,
rename
there
them
she's
all
on the
after the
mic.
girls from this game.
Okay.
Sayori, Monica, Nutsack, whatever the other one is.
Hey.
You're nutsack. This cat is nutsack.
All right. You got. Oh, well.
Wait, did I finish
Well,
reading that?
of course. No. I'm not really into it
Did
yet,
someone
but
take
that
the
doesn't mean
control
I'll
over
break
me?
my promise. She was just talking about. Oh, you. Wait, I don't remember. Never mind.
Just continue. It's fine.
See?
See?
It's like I said before, Renika.
You've changed.
Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know.
Your voice
What happens after your first time?
Sayori,
Your
you've
voice
changed.
is different.
Trying new things like this for other people.
Elmo.
That's something that only really good people do.
Thanks, Sword.
Elmo and Goofy in a loving relationship.
Sayori is not sure yet if she wants you to read her poem.
Pretty sure that's mine, but.
I didn't say. That wasn't the dialogue either. I was just making
Well-
things up. You just read it.
Then again, I can't deny that she's
I
part
need
of
to
the
not
reason
be
I
in charge of the
joined.
controller. Y'all put the autistic
you're
person
good.
in charge of social cues.
Please keep the controller. You're doing great.
I can barely keep up with when they're doing the conversation in real life, let alone in a video
Crushing
game.
The game. It's
Oh,
going
God,
so
okay.
well.
Knowing how much this means to her and all.
No, just go back to your regular voice.
Yeah.
No.
And I'm going to make sure you have lots of fun here, okay?
Lots of fun.
Mm-hmm.
That would be my way of thanking you.
Thanking you.
Uh-oh. All right. I'm going to hold you to that, then.
I'm gonna hold you to
Well,
me then.
there's a
I
cat
mean,
in front of the screen, and she's
groping Sayori!
groping Sayori's breast.
No, stop.
to be fair, they're right there.
Yuffie, move! Get off the
Yuffie,
screen!
Oh, Sayori likes it.
Yay! Hold on.
Yay!
The cat can just tell that we're staring at it, so it's like, what is this?
She's like, I want a cup of feel. What's
yeah, she's
going
like,
on
what's
here?
so special about this?
Are we
Yuffie.
filming this for the bonus?
Yeah, it's going in. It's going in.
Grab her!
Look, she got.
Grab her!
Kiss her. Do
Kiss
it.
her.
Kiss her.
What is happening? What's wrong?
I don't know.
Why are you doing this? That's so interesting. Come here. Come here. Come out here. Yeah, okay, you done now? That was so funny.
Wow, everyone watching the recording is really liking this.
Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
We'll see about that.
Oh.
The way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me.
That threw me off so bad.
Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes.
Rub the sleepy.
Are you asking me to come out and play?
I hate this.
Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast.
Alright, well.
I love it. That's the best one we've heard so far.
Your cat's biting me. Anyways. My bad.
Micah, it's your line.
Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this?
No!
Took me a whole week.
Just a little bit.
You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
Yeah.
I forgot to do it last
I'm gonna
night.
break her fingers.
Well, at least that makes me feel... Oh,
Okay, Reese.
Okay, Rees.
Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself.
don't be mean.
I'm being so
I
mean
still
right
tried my best.
Yeah, you're just roasting every
now.
woman.
Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or should I put it, it sounds just like you.
Really?
Yeah. Especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast.
Girl.
Even though you were late to school?
It's bad to skip breakfast.
Oh, Lord.
I get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyways, thanks for showing me.
I hate her.
See ya.
This was so much fun. Monica's the best.
Sorry for the cough.
Wait, what?
Oh, yes.
But next time,
Yeah,
I
what
won't
was that?
forget.
What? What was that part for?
Monica's the best.
Okay. Okay.
And I'm going to write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I'll look forward. Wait, I guess I look forward to it.
Gosh.
Stop licking my foot.
I mean, we don't really have many options.
I think we should go with Monica.
Oh, you
I
think
think
so?
so.
Monica's the best.
Experts show Monica may be our next choice.
Hi, Renika. Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
All right. I'll keep that in mind. Of course. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up.
Idiot.
I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I'll have to.
Man learns what book club is.
Why'd you do that?
Don't worry, Renika.
Dude.
We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem.
Great job, Renika. I was going poo in my head while reading it.
What?
It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you.
Yeah, you did. Don't you feel embarrassed?
It's easiest for me to keep everyone's. Sorry. It's easiest
Sorry,
for me
what?
to keep everyone's expectations low.
You know,
Sorry, I
ever since
yawned
they found me
really
in that
loud.
dumpster.
You know,
That way, it always counts when I put in some effort.
Is this just like every man?
yes.
I think
Okay.
so.
This
Yeah.
is our secrets being unveiled to the world.
That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism.
I don't know
sex,
which one
right?
Yuri
We put a lot of
is.
sex into it, right? Yuri's the purple one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm trying to seduce that girl.
Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness.
She's a very simple girl.
Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all of the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked, though. Sorry, everyone is like playing with a cat right now.
Sorry.
It's very.
It's biting me.
She's putting Micah's whole thumb down her throat.
Look at her. She's so cute.
She's very much the center of attention right now.
I love her.
You shouldn't have gotten a new kitten
I'm
if you didn't
so
want us
sorry.
to play with her. All right, did you read this line?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet.
Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things.
I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot.
Yeah, you will.
It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
Of course, try Yuri, try Sayori, and then try Monica last.
I'd love to see you try new things.
I'd love to see you try new things with me. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you.
I don't think we're talking about poetry anymore.
I'm not so sure. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of style, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most.
Monica, get off my back.
So don't
Yeah.
force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything.
Sure.
Anyway, do you want to read my poem now?
That would be my response.
Don't worry, I'm not very good.
I don't think anyone is. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know.
I see.
She's legally, contractually bound to sound confident. She sounds uncertain as SWAT team comes. Get her! Dun-dun-dun-dun.
When she signed up to lead this club, the
Yeah.
school administration was like, "You better be confident at all
If I see a
times
blink
this.
in your eyes,
You're out of here!"
get out of here!
Well, let's read it then.
Hole in the wall.
Oh no, hole in the wall.
I don't like the concept here.
Okay.
Dad, is that you?
Dad, what?
It couldn't have been me. See, the direction the spackle protrudes, a noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. A reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. Pervert?
This is so
Pervert L'Oreal?
weird.
What's going on here? What?
So, what do you think?
It's very freeform, if that's what you call it.
Bro, you just made us read about filling your holes.
That or she just described what she's going through
Sorry,
right now.
I'm not really the right person to ask for the feedback.
Like, is she the
For
one on the
feedback.
inside and we're looking in?
I'm looking in her hole.
It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays.
Sure it has.
That is, a lot of poems have been...
Oh, good God, stop!
See?
Oh my gosh,
She's
she
doing
does
it
not
to
pull
you!
her punches. She's just like gnawing on my finger now.
Yeah.
That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
Yeah, Micah was moved to tears.
Yeah. What was the inspiration behind this one? Or behind...
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany.
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes, when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big, dark puddle of ink.
Wow, that's kind of deep.
So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Are we gonna leave this room finally? No.
No.
Whew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room.
And there's a large man in the corner.
That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing
Oh my
abilities. Even if it's just being nice, there's no way my poem can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all.
Oh, hey, before we go any further, I was going to tell you, when I posted the teaser for this, I actually had someone reply to me, and they said, the only thing they said was, this game caused me to be depressed for an entire week. Be careful playing it.
Oh, good. I'm glad that you've delivered that to us now.
Yeah.
Oh, great. I'm glad
And
to be
it's someone
here.
you know.
Like an hour and a half
Can we
in.
mute out the name if I say
Yeah,
it?
say it.
Hold on.
It was him?
Yeah.
Of
You're-
course he did.
Yeah.
That's not who I expected. I mean, I don't
I've
know
not
who you were
seen
going
him
to
in
say, but...
ages. How
I
is
know. He's good. We message on Snapchat sometimes.
That's fun.
I hope he watches this video.
he? I hope so.
I'll
Does he
send
know
it
that
to
this
him.
channel exists?
Probably
I
not.
wonder
but
why he was depressed.
Knew the trailer
I wonder if he's
existed.
depressed because of something that...
Maybe he fell in love with the girls and then realized they don't exist. That's what happened after I played Xenoblade Chronicles.
Sure. Happened to me after Super Mario.
I bet.
Luigi.
I know. I knew. I knew.
You knew?
I knew.
I love
It was not
Luigi.
going to be Mario.
No.
Don't like Mario.
Reese told me all the bad things Mario did.
Mario's a bad guy.
Mario is a bad guy.
I
Corn
learned
Pop
from
is a
someone
bad
else.
dude.
Yeah, Corn Pop is a bad dude.
He ran with a bad bunch of toads.
I love when the kids come up to my legs.
Love her kiss sitting in my lap.
I love
I
when
got a
those kids
chain
sit in my
chomp and I
lap.
wrapped that chain chomp around my hand. I said,
The
Bowser.
the kid would touch my leg and the hairs stand up on it or whatever.
The kids are
I
going to the
love
pool.
kids sitting. I learned a lot about roaches.
Where were you, man?
That's a true international level of pressure there.
Okay, sorry, what were we doing? Micah, you
I
decide.
sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki.
Ah.
They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems.
Why, like,
respective
pissed?
poems, my bad. I don't know. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
She's
What?
like, you're so dumb.
Yeah.
Beautiful, dumb angel. Who is
What's
Natsuki?
with this language?
Oh, yeah. Eh?
I was waiting to see what the voice would be.
Eh?
She's a little derpy.
I don't remember what my voice was.
I think at one point you were like a Southern Belle.
Did you say something?
Maybe not that, but I like it. Keep it up. No, stay away. Come here, cat.
Come
Get
here,
away from
kitty.
Natsuki.
I can do country all day long.
Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to her desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy.
Ah, thanks. How am I supposed to put inflection into thanks?
Yeah.
Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss a symbolism or something?
Symbolism.
It's clearly about the feeling of giving up.
Okay.
How can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. This poor girl needs to leave. I was trying to say something nice.
You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say?
This is how women are. This is how they talk to
It's
each other.
true.
Yeah.
So true.
I just feel like I'm gonna fight with every friend I've ever had.
Oh, thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it.
Because that's how you get good feedback.
I'm not sure
Yeah,
if
yeah,
that's how
exactly.
that works.
Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it.
And Renika made out with me afterwards.
Yeah, and Renika did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions on my own.
Oh my gosh.
Why are they so mean to
First
each
of
other?
all,
Were they mean to each other?
Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style, and I don't expect to change it anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet.
Except for Renika.
And Renika liked my poem too, you know, and he made out with me in the closet. He even told me he was impressed by it, and he hated yours.
Natsuki suddenly stands up.
Oh, the music stopped.
Oh? Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. There's some
Oh,
music.
goodness.
Came in and
That's
bouncing.
not what
I was expecting something a little bit more
You're just-
dramatic.
Can you stop?
Maybe you're just jealous that Renika appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours.
Y'all got to get into it. Y'all got to start arguing.
Oh, I'm pissed.
Yeah, this is an argument.
How do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
But no. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Holy shit, she killed her.
Whoa! Is everyone okay?
Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Renika started showing up.
Natsuki!
It's getting weird now.
Natsuki's. That's a little.
This doesn't involve you.
You're supposed to say it together.
Oh yeah. Wait, ready?
This doesn't involve you.
I don't like the fighting, guys.
Suddenly, both girls turned towards me.
What's my face?
As if they just noticed I was standing there.
Renika. She's just trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate the simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out.
Yeah, I want the meaning to beat me over the head.
Yeah. Help me explain that to her, Renika.
Wait! There is a reason why we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and the meaning most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Renika?
I'm too different. Well, how did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing.
This poor boy.
But whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me.
Ooh.
So of course that's going to be
Yuri.
Who do we pick?
Yuri, right?
Right?
You're not gonna ask for Sayori's help? Sayori's been your best friend since you were a child.
We hate Sayori.
That's fine.
Natsuki, you're right that I like your poem. See? Wait. That's not an excuse for you to be so mean.
Why is like lesson
this-
of the day music starting?
That's
Is this
what's
like
happening
the
right
end of
now.
Full House
This game
when
is
things
so
get better?
wholesome.
Wait, what?
Don't worry about it. It's not quite like that, but I'll explain later.
I got what he said. I,
I
figured
heard
it out.
something Full House.
Yeah, no, this is that
There's
scene where
always,
they
like-
walk in and the sad music plays, and he's like,
This is a lot
Walker
happier,
told me I have
but
AIDS.
"It's a different
Yeah.
show."
Okay.
this is a lot happier. But it's like the part where they kind of come together and make it better.
They come
Right.
together and like,
And they find
"Hey,
out what's her
there's a
face has an
lesson."
eating disorder.
That's one of the episodes.
Yeah,
yeah.
I
There you
remember.
go.
I've never seen the show, but I know.
It's a good one.
You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different.
Yeah.
That's not what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. I understand. Yuri,
Eh?
you're a seriously talented writer. Way better than she is. It's no secret that I was impressed.
Well, that's
But here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it, and it becomes something really personal.
and that's why the Bible says
And so what we have learned applies to our lives today, and God has a lot to say in His book.
I know the rest.
That's why Natsuki felt threatened.
Okay, go ahead and keep reading.
That's why Natsuki felt threatened when
See,
you
we
said her
know
poem
that
was cute.
God's word is for everyone. Now that our song is done,
Let's
we'll
take a look. Yay!
Yeah. What do we find today, Bob?
I see. I didn't notice
Well,
that.
Larry, when women fight, it can get messy. But the Bible says it's best for a man to just stay out of it.
That's true.
Excuse my
I'm
coffee.
sorry. You.
But Natsuki, you took it way too far.
Yeah.
Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Are you kidding
This
me?
is just like if Micah joined a literature club.
This is pretty much what would happen.
That's exactly what I did. It was her that.
Natsuki, I think that's enough.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
Monica.
You both said some things you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too?
Natsuki clenches her fist. In the end, nobody has taken her side.
Oh no.
She's gonna end up being evil. She's trapped. At this point, being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up feeling bad for her.
Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head.
Sayori, she doesn't need to. You know what? I'm going to do that. It'll spare me from having to look at all your faces right now.
We don't want you here.
She vanished. Without warning, Natsuki vanishes. No, snatches her own poem up from the desk and storms out.
She teleports out the door.
Right before our eyes. On her way out, she crumbles up the poem with her hand and throws it in the trash.
That's so
This
sad.
is
her
just like
right.
every time I've tried to be friends with girls, to be honest.
Serves her right.
Same.
Yeah.
I hate that woman.
Natsuki, she really didn't need to do that.
I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in the adjacent chair.
He approaches her as a redhead this time.
Yes, I'm Ginger now.
Sigh.
Everything all right?
I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now.
No, Yuri. How could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like this?
Oh, no.
Like that. Can you move? You handled it as well as anyone could.
Come here, baby.
I don't think any
You're in
less
the
of
way.
you.
I like the idea that she's just like distraught. Like this is the most devastating thing that's ever happened to her.
What if she like understands the game? Yuffie. That's why she keeps jumping up
Yeah,
there.
Yuffie's like, let me play.
She's like, come on, let me
All right, I believe in you. I believe in you too. Thanks, Renika. You're too kind. I'm thankful to have you as part of this club now.
It's nothing.
One more thing. That one thing Natsuki said about, my double D's. I would
Wait,
never have done anything
wait, is
so
that what it
shameful.
said?
No.
Oh.
So,
What thing did Natsuki say?
The typical
about my
boy.
huge hunkers. Well, never mind that. I'm going to make some tea.
Ah, good idea. Make it up for more than one person, okay?
Most oblivious man who's ever existed. Yeah.
That or he's just sparing her the embarrassment. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems?
Very favorably.
It was a lot of fun.
Well, I'd say it was worth it.
It was alright. Well, mostly.
Oh, good, she came back.
Renika, how about you?
Yeah, I'd say the same. Yeah. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone.
Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you've learned something from your friends too. So, your poems will turn out even better.
I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kind of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. Sorry, I have to look around a cat. I nod to myself with newfound determination.
Renika, ready to walk home?
No!
Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me.
Good lord.
It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together, I'm guessing. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori,
great.
about what happened earlier. Now Reese is in my way.
What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki, does that kind of thing happen often?
No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise, they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
Already.
No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you.
Phew. You know, Renika, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in this club.
Sorry, I'm dancing. Come here, kitty boo. Stop running around, otherwise it's a cage for you.
But I think
I'm just
seeing you
kidding.
get along with everyone is what
Look at
makes
this.
me the happiest.
Look at this, Reese.
She really wants to get back up there. I have to keep like, stopping
I can't believe
her.
she let me do this.
Well, she's so distracted by the screen.
All right, anyways.
And I think everyone really likes you too.
That's
Every day is going to be so much fun.
Micah just dumb his face at me. He were talking and he just goes. I wish we had camera.
Oh man.
It looks like Sori still hasn't caught onto situation I'm in. Onto the kind of situation. There's a lot going on in front of me. This cat is back. Come here.
Go back to the kitchen.
Sure.
Being friends, go back to the kitchen.
Look, kitty, look at me. Sure, being
Women.
friends with everyone is nice, but you need to chill out. Okay? Does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori.
Is he thinking
I
he's gonna
pet-
be all of them?
I pat Sayori on the shoulder.
Aramending?
I said that more to myself than her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's do this.
And Corn Pop was a bad dude.